Listen, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. You see the title, and it must be discussed until we can help as many men unplug from the false illusion of confidence. Good evening, brother. Good evening to you as well. All you guys are my brothers. It doesn't matter your ethnicity. It doesn't matter where you come from. We're all brothers at the end of the day. That's what it's all about. No more race. It's all brothers. If you're a good brother, you're a good brother. And that's all that matters to me. Enough of this own sticking to my own kind. A lot of this stuff, it sets us up for destruction. And I want to talk about this. We're going to talk about confidence versus arrogance. And what the media shows, they show arrogant people that we are meant to believe are confident. And we don't know that they're not confident because we have seen time and time a false representation of confidence. You're probably thinking, Mr. Keep It Simple, what is confidence? Let's go. We're not playing with this live. Confidence is no matter what you go through in life, depending on your personality type, you remain the same and true to your personality, whatever your personality is. Now, me, I don't really smile a lot. So at the end of the day, no matter what I go through, I'm gonna remain the same emotion. I'm a hunter. Nothing more, nothing less. And I say that again, I'm a hunter. Nothing more, nothing less. If I have a son, I might name him Hunter, because that's what I am. I'm a hunter. Nothing more, nothing less. So when you're hunting, your goal is never to be emotional in a hunt. Your goal is to actually get the prey or get the things that you want. You're focused. That's my emotion. I have the emotion of a focused man. So no matter what I go through, they've been trying to cancel me on YouTube for 5 years. Everybody put 5 YRS in the chat. Because we can talk about definition of confidence, but I'm going to put myself out there. They try to cancel me for 5 years. And guess what? 5 years strong, I kept the same energy. 5 years strong, no matter what people cared about, I kept the same energy. I never changed my energy. And I'm gonna say this again. I never change my energy. No, this just a feel. Sometimes you gotta come in the field. Sometimes you gotta talk to your people. Sometimes you can't always be in the penthouse. Sometimes you guys gotta come in the field. We in the field, we stepping out. We going live in the field. And I wanna talk about confidence. Confidence is no matter if your bank account is negative. See, I try to help guys throughout. Some people are new to the content, so it's okay. We give people time to catch up. But since I've been on YouTube, I always said, when your bank account is negative, don't get negative. You're probably thinking, Mr. Keep It Simple, it sounds cool, but why would you say that? Because if you go down thousands of dollars and your mood changes, that means you're not a confident man. You're only confident when the racks are coming. You're only confident when the bandos are coming. You're only confident when the kilos are moving. You're only confident when you're in the Louis store. You're only confident when you're wearing ombre nomad. You're only confident when you're jet setting. You're only confident when things are going your way. But the minute things don't go your way, all of a sudden, now you're talking about depression. Now you're talking about the devil's attacking you. Was the devil attacking you when you was eating lobster on a jet? Was the devil attacking you when you was eating crab legs on a yacht? You guys have to understand, we live in a generation where men, they don't understand what true confidence is. Because we think that confidence is running around flexing on people who don't have anything. That's not confidence. Those are people with chip on their shoulders. And that's what the sports industry promotes. Well, I have to tell you something. The NFL only drafted 32 players in the first round. Over 1 million people play football. What does that tell you? And I'm going to say this again. The first round, they only draft 32 players. Over 1 million people of all different ethnicities play football, and they only draft 32 people. So when it's all said and done, The billionaires, they got you working hard in AU to make it to their team. The billionaires, they got you sacrificing going to parties. They got you missing birthday parties. They got you sacrificing everything. So at the end of the day, athletes, they don't have true confidence because without the billionaire accepting them to the draft where they want to get drafted, they don't have true confidence. People think athletes are confident. They're not confident. They're only as confident as what the billionaires say they're worth. If the billionaires say they were first round, then they walk around flexing like a bodybuilder, just flexing. But if the billionaire says, you know what, you're a 6th round prospect, oh, now I got something to prove. What? How can your confidence just switch like that? That's not true confidence. Your confidence cannot switch. You cannot just go 0 to 60 like that. True confidence is remaining the same whether you got $5 million or whether you got $5. That's true confidence. True confidence is sleeping in your mother's house, but at the end of the day, you know, one day I'm gonna buy my mother a house. That's true confidence. It doesn't matter if you're at your mother's house. One day you're gonna buy your mother a house. That's true confidence. That's what people don't understand about true confidence. True confidence does not need validation. Arrogance need validation. When I drop lives, I could drop 45 lives in a day. And guess what? I don't need validation. I don't have to tell anybody to like my live. I don't have to do this because at the end of the day, I don't need validation. My confidence does not come from man. My confidence comes from the Lord. That's what you guys have to understand. You got to unplug from this matrix. People only call on God when they don't get their way. God, they ain't draft me in the first round. This got to be the devil. Were you calling on God when you guys were at pool parties with big booty women, left cheek, right cheek? They weren't calling on God then, but they want to call on God when they don't get their way. Now it's the devil attacking you. Now you ain't get the job you want. Now the devil is after you. The devil is on the back of your heel, man. The devil been around since all the time, but you only acknowledge the devil when you don't get your way. You guys have to understand. A lot of people talking about it's crazy. People complain about slavery and it's still happening until this day. Yeah, it's called the NFL. It's called the entertainment industry. It's called Travis Scott. It's called your favorite rapper. It's called the entertainment industry that they control. But they want to confuse people and think that guy Papa John's is a slave. No, the guy Papa John, he's free to go to Domino's. Follow the wordplay. The guy at Papa John's, he's free to go to Domino's. The devil is a liar, Mr. Keep It Simple. Yeah, I agree. To all them guys running around here claiming W supremacy, yeah, I agree. The devil is a liar. Ain't nobody oppressing you. You want to go in somebody else's house. Imagine what people cry about. People cry because they want to go in somebody else's house and rearrange their chairs like they're a janitor. They want to go in somebody else's house and they want to rearrange their chairs in their house. And we're supposed to have sympathy for men that want to go in another man's domain, another man's mansion, and cry about the rules in another man's mansion. The devil attempts to steal, kill, and destroy. I agree. He's stealing all the souls of everybody who did not make the NFL, and now everybody's on drugs because they didn't make the NFL, so now they moving packs. He come and steal the lives of everybody that died on that NFL field in high school they don't talk about, in college they don't talk about. I agree. He comes to steal all of that. The agents, the people that when you sign on, they come and steal your money too. You got to understand, all these industries, it is what it is. That's why I like YouTube, because it can be educational. It doesn't have to be about entertainment. I don't got to come to YouTube and start doing backflips for you. I don't have to come to YouTube and start dancing for you. I could just come to YouTube, drop knowledge, drop gems, and go pick up a pizza that I just ordered. So why wait for 20 minutes for a pizza when I could put in some work? But no, they expect me to cry. Even my subscribers, they not my real subscribers. My subscribers, they be crying. Mr. Keep It Simple, why you don't got more subs? Why are you in my business? Uncross your legs. Stop sitting with your legs crossed and stop watching what I'm doing. It's a 10-5 party over here. I'm happy with my 10-5. My 10-5 sound like a key. Come over here and get this content. We got it for 10.5. I love what I have. A lot of you guys, you don't love what you have. Because what happens is you are fan of another man. You live your life as a drag. We on the front lines. That's the only place we are. A lot of guys, they just want to complain. If they don't, listen, I'm going to tell you the game because, like I said, I'm out. So I'm going to tell you the game of melanated people. Melanated people, they are taught they have to have a chip on their shoulder. So they taught they got to flex on everybody. They got to flex on the man at Exxon. They got to flex at the man at Jiffy Lube. They got to flex at the man at Papa John's. They got to flex at the man at Kroger's. They got to flex on everybody because their parents are teaching them that you got to work twice as hard because of the color of your skin, and that's a lie. Parents are out here and they're professional liars lying to their professional kids, and they are raising nothing but professional victims. Everybody put PV in a chat. They're raising professional victims. Is this your main channel now? Absolutely right. You know why? Because I've been demonetized since 2023. I've been demonetized for 2 years. I probably lost over 200,000. And guess what? I don't cry. I keep going. That's true confidence. When you take a loss, but you keep marching. When you take a loss, but you keep stepping. When you take a march, you say, you know what? If this ain't monetized, I got this. It's monetized. And if I got to start from the scratch, guess what? I'm going to start from scratch like Auntie Jemima pancakes. That's true confidence. That's true confidence. We don't complain. As warriors, as men, we don't complain. If door A closes, guess what? If door B could be just like door A, we're going to go to door B and we're going to make door B like door A. But one thing we're not going to cry about, we're not going to cry about door A. No way am I going to cry about door A. Mister, keep it simple. Follow the wordplay. Bring that back again. No way am I going to complain about door A. Yeah, they got the victim. They got the Puma reform sneakers. They want professional victims to run around here. And when you don't get what you want, you're going to blame everything on billionaires. And everything is about billionaires. And this is just a mixtape. You guys got to stop crying. A lot of men, they like to cry in automatic Corsa mode. And the thing about it is, for a lot of these guys that you see wearing the gold chains, billionaires, you know why billionaires don't wear gold chains? Because they got so much money they don't have to flex. But people that make millions or six figures or 90,000, they flexing harder than Hulk Hogan in the 90s. They flexing harder than Macho Man Randy Savage, snapping to a Slim Jim. Oh yeah, I make 75,000, you make 30,000. Oh yeah, off the top ropes. But then when a billionaire come in town, these guys are missing in action. Like somebody's father, when they found out the chick from a one-night stand got pregnant. Now these millionaires are missing in action. It's a game. And life is not sports. Life does not represent ball. People want to take sports into every sector of life. They even try to take it into YouTubes. They want YouTubers to compete with views. They want us to compete with subscribers. They want us to compete with comments. How about we not compete? And how about we just come and upload heat? Mr. Keep It Simple, can you say that again? I got to set the example. We got new people. We got new frontline soldiers. Shout out to Ground Light Productions. Shout out to CDM Comments. Shout out to YSS Eats. I got to set the example. We don't worry about views. We don't worry about comments. We don't worry about engagements. All we do is upload, and at the end of the day, listen, we plant that seed. Nothing more, nothing less. And when you plant that seed, it ain't no telling who might come 10 years later, who might come 8 years later. Not everything is a competition. You cannot tell that to people that are telling their kids they're at a disadvantage. If you sound like somebody's at a disadvantage, it sounds like you're running a race and somebody has a head start. Parents are making their kids softer than Jell-O. They're just lying to their kids. You're at a disadvantage. Oh, if you're too confident, they will find a way to break your spirit, but yet we celebrate the D9 and they breaking buttholes on a 24/7 basis. They breaking buttholes with paddles on a 24/7 basis in the industry. At the end of the day, it's okay when the D9 and frats, it's okay when they violate you and hit you with a paddle. But then we want to talk about Carmelo Anthony, keep your hands to yourself. Well, tell that to Caleb Wilson's killer. They not ready, but guess what? I'm ready. I got true confidence. I don't care. People tell me, Mr. Keep It Simple, you talking about Shador Sanders is gossiping. This ain't gossiping. You are watching the fall of a man that walked around and flashed his watch in front of college students who ate ramen noodles, and now the billionaires, they flex their power in front of him, and now he looks like a lemonhead. You're probably thinking, Mr. Keep It Simple, well, what's true confidence? True confidence is the same chain he had on the first night. He should have kept that chain on every night. He should have kept his whole setup, the whole setup that he had, legendary. He should have kept that. My man tore the whole setup down just because he didn't get first round. Here come the automatic crowd course mode. That wasn't supposed, we all know that wasn't supposed to happen. And they say, that's not crime, it's to keep it simple. That man was crying. Talking about, we all know that wasn't supposed to happen. Who was we? I ain't with you. I'm not a fan. And that's why I love dropping content, because I am not a fanatic of no man. Of no man. I'm not a fanatic of no man. So the fact that I'm not a fanatic of no man, I don't follow the program. I understand that's your man and you want to see the show, man. But at the end of the day, I'm a fan of no man. That man started crying. We all know this wasn't supposed to happen. Who's we? Speak for yourself. Be a man. Speak up for yourself. He gonna put we in it. Mr. Keep It Simple. Spanish. He gonna talk about nosotros. It ain't no we ain't with you. That man, they only love him because he used melanated culture. Melanated culture is love when you do ignorant things. The first round draft pick was melanated, and nobody cares about him because we spend more attention crying about a man that didn't make it. That's how life is. That's why you gotta love success for you. You gotta have a Cam Ward attitude. While everybody is babying the victim, you got to stay focused on you, because if you worry about the victim, guess what? You're going to end up in the 5th round with that victim. Let it breathe. Let it breathe. And I'm going to say this again. Cam Ward, I think that's his name because I don't watch sports, but the first round draft pick, that man, that confidence, silent. He ain't got to say too much. He ain't got to do too much. He don't need a leather jacket in the summertime. Shador Sanders looking like Bobby Brown New Edition. He ain't get what he want. My man is now, he went from a leather jacket to a blanket. That's not confidence. And people in my comment section talk about, Mr. Keep It Simple, you don't want us to be confident? That's not confident. I want you to be solid no matter what. Be solid if you find out your girl got a train ran on her. Be solid. Don't break down. Don't cry. But Mr. Keep It Simple, they ran a choo-choo. Be solid. Don't cry. You got a dream. You told it to your best friends. They like, oh, that ain't gonna work. Be solid. Don't cry. If you like to smile, always smile. Don't let nothing wipe the smile off your face. Don't let no D9 wipe the smile off your face, because you know they